Hi, I'm Susan from Inside Out Yoga. Welcome to this waterfront flow practice. For this practice, you might want to have a couple of blocks at the top of the mat. Otherwise, you shouldn't need any props. We'll start in Sukhasana, seated cross-legged position. So go ahead and align your spine, close your eyes. Take a couple of deeper breaths to arrive. And notice your starting point. From here, we'll move forward. Bring your hands to your heart. What brought you to your mat today? Make that answer an intention for your practice. Open the eyes. Let's start on all fours, doing a couple of cat-cows. So stack your bones, wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. When you're ready, inhale, cow pose, and exhale, cat. Move to your breath. Feel free to linger if any of the positions feels better than the other. And if you like, we can start getting into the core. So as you inhale, you'll come into your regular cow pose, but as you exhale, tuck the toes and hover your knees just an inch. Lower them down as you inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, hover the knees. Keep doing that. One more time into cow. This time let's hold the hover, tuck the toes. This is bear pose. Lift your navel, hug your upper arms in, but yet broaden through the scapula. Send the quads back towards the hamstrings and lift your lower belly. Downward facing dog. Push your hips up and back. Feel free to keep your knees bent. Straighten them when you're ready. And then feel free to pedal out the feet. Just opening up the body. When you're ready, find some stillness in your dog. And push the mat forward, especially with your inner hands, as you push the mat back with your legs. Let your head go. Feel the rib cage opening and closing like an umbrella. Next inhale, come forward into plank. Nice and strong. Just gaze straight down here. And again, press your inner hands, your inner feet, rebounding the limbs up as you press down. Hug your upper arms in towards the midline, but broaden the scapula at the same time. Take another inhale. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do that to the breath. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Add a push-up or not. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga maybe. Plank. Down dog. Keep doing that, or just plank back and forth from plank to dog. Feel free also to do your push-up from the knees. And call these pushy dog. Let's hold a chaturanga or a plank. Squeeze into the midline, low belly lifts, and then all the way to the belly. Forehead to the floor. Squeeze your arms in towards your ribs. And when you're ready, inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Chest forward and up. Exhale, lower down. A couple more times, inhale. Shoulders are lifted onto the back. Exhale, lower. Make sure you're keeping your legs strong as you just kind of open up the chest, strengthen the upper back. Good. The next time you come up, maybe you want to do an up dog. Hands beside lowest ribs. Legs are really strong. That low belly lifts all the way up towards the sternum. Exhale, go back. Downward facing dog. Push the mat forward with your inner hands. Push the mat back with your legs. Keep that lift in the lower belly so you're not collapsing. Let your head go. Inhale, look past your hands. As you exhale, feet to hands, however you want to get them there. Lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold Uttanasana. Again, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Uttanasana. Last time like that, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Catch opposite elbows, take a ragdoll. I love when my torso and my thighs meet. It really helps protect the low back, so bend your knees enough so that that happens. Hold on to opposite elbows, just switch the cross. Maybe the legs begin to straighten any amount, but keep that connection between torso and legs as you can. Once again, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come to stand. Samastitihi. Take a couple of Surya Namaskar A's. Inhale, arms lift. Fold, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, step to plank, lower chaturanga. You can jump if you like. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Umbrella opens and closes. Down dog is your resting place to recover your breath when you lose it. And if you can't in down dog, then just drop to child's pose. Inhale past your hands, bend your knees. Feet to hands on your exhale. Lift halfway as you inhale. Fold, exhale. Reach up, stand up, inhale. Hands to heart, Samastitihi. Again, Surya Namaskar A, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, step or hop, plank chaturanga. That's the same exhale if you can. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Umbrella opens and closes as you recover your breath anytime you lose it. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, feet to hands. Lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold, Uttanasana. Reach up, stand up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart, Samastitihi. One last time, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift the arms. Fold, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plank chaturanga. Feel free to skip. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Feel the energy settling in your dog. Keep pressing into the foundation of your hands and feet, but lifting the limbs up from that. Inhale, lift heels, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold, Uttanasana. Reach up, stand up, inhale. Hands to heart, Samastitihi. Ardha Prasarita, lunge salutations with a twist. Inhale, lift arms. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, left foot back, knee down, low lunge. Firm right butt cheek as you lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift back knee, lunge. Inhale, twist, right hip moves straight back. Exhale, spin open, Ardha Prasarita, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lunge, back of the mat. Listen. Inhale, left leg up, dog split. Exhale, one-legged flow or two-legged or skip. Next, inhale, left leg up, dog split. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up, right butt cheek firm. Exhale, lunge, hands to the floor, lift back knee. Twist, left arm up, send that left hip straight back. Exhale, Ardha Prasarita, left hand down. Inhale, twist, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lunge, top of the mat. Inhale, dog split, right leg up. Exhale, take a flow or not, maybe one leg, maybe two legs. Landing in downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, bend knees, look past hands. Feet to hands, exhale. Lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up, stand up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Second side. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge, right foot back, knee down. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, lunge, hands to the floor, lift back knee. Twist, left arm up, left hip back. Exhale, Ardha Prasarita to left hand down. Right arm up, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Left arm up, inhale. Exhale, lunge, back of the mat. Dog split, right leg up, inhale. Chaturanga, one leg or both. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg up, dog split. Exhale, low lunge, right foot forward, left knee down. Reach the arms, inhale. Exhale, lunge, hands to the floor, lift back knee. Twist, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, Ardha Prasarita, right hand down. Left arm lifts, inhale. Bring it down, exhale. Right arm, inhale. Lunge, top of the mat, exhale. Dog split, inhale, left leg up. One-legged flow, no flow, modified flow. Move to your flow, to your breath, landing in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look past hands. Exhale, feet to hands. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reach up, stand up, inhale. Hands to heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink the hips back, look at your toes, you should be able to see them. Lift the lower belly. Hug those upper arms in, but broaden through the scapula. Good, genie out of the bottle, start to lift your heels, bring hands to heart as you stand up. Balancing. Back to Utkatasana chair. Hips go way back, low belly lifts. Upper arms hug in, but scapula broadens. Genie out of the bottle, start to lift your heels. Straightening the legs. Back to Utkatasana, maybe the heels stay elevated. And fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot back lunge. So we're going to do hover lunge salutations. Inhale, float the arms forward. Exhale, bring hands to the floor. Inhale, dog split, right leg up. Exhale, pushy dog, one or both legs. So it's a push up, back to dog split or to dog. Then to a one-legged flow, maybe. Take or leave all of that. Landing in dog again. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward lunge. Float the arms, and you can certainly keep them on the floor or blocks. And exhale, Utkatasana. Sink low in your Utkatasana, but keep the low belly lifted. Hug those upper arms in, but broaden through the scapula. Genie out of the bottle, start to elevate your heels, hands to heart. You can also keep them overhead. Utkatasana. Genie out. She likes to stay out, but we're going to put her back in. Maybe keep the heels lifted. So Utkatasana, tippy toes. Fold forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lunge, right foot back. Inhale, float the arms, hover lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Dog split or dog. Inhale, maybe left leg up. Exhale, pushy dog, one or both legs. Dog split, left leg. One-legged flow. Landing in dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lunge, right foot forward. Float the arms, inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. Take an inhale here. Maybe keep your arms up as you take Genie out of the bottle again. Back to Utkatasana on tippy toes. Maybe heels lift, maybe heels come down. And then come all the way down to tiptoe pose. And let's take a wide-legged Malasana with arms forward. So knees are wide, hugging your outer upper arms. Arms reaching forward, drop your head. If you can, connect your inner big toes or outer big toes and inner heels. Feel this rounded position. While we're here, have a seat. Let's come into Navasana. Arms forward or hugging legs, legs straight or bent. Lift the rib cage off of your pelvis. Ardha Navasana. Lean back, you're on your sacrum, your toes are about eye height. And then back to Navasana, legs bent or straight. Ardha Navasana. Navasana. One more time, Ardha Navasana. Navasana. Good. From here, bring the toes to the floor, knees wide again. Roll over, Malasana, just like we did. And if you want to practice Bakasana, crow pose, you can do that. I'm going to walk my feet back a little bit. Toes touch, heels lift. Chaturanga arms, knees way high. Just roll forward any amount. Maybe your feet lift today, maybe they don't. Heels toward butt. And then maybe chaturanga from here through a flow, landing in downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out, recover the breath. Let's do some standing poses. We'll start with the right leg today. Inhale, lift right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Down dog split again, right leg up. Knee to left arm for 5, 4, 3, 2. Dog split. Knee to right arm for 5, 4. Push the floor away. 3, 2. Dog split with a twist. Bend that knee. Drop the heel towards left butt cheek, but push through that right arm. Lift that right knee higher. Lift your lower belly. Square off your hips, dog split, inhale. Virabhadrasana B, right foot forward, pivot back, heel down, windmill up. Good. Sink as low as you like today. Look over that front middle finger. And feel as though you're grounding down with your feet, lifting up through the legs, lifting that light torso. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Let's reverse your warrior. Sink deeper as you reach your right arm up and over. Parshva your way. Hand can come down to the floor on a block or certainly forearm to thigh. Maybe you even want to challenge your core, so you reach both arms forward, yogi referee, or jazz hands. Hug that right hip straight back, firm the left thigh, and turn the bottom ribs to the top. Ardha Chandrasana half moon. Take top hand to hip, reach for a block or not. Right hand comes forward. Back leg lifts, and really squeeze your hips toward one another. Both legs strong as you begin to open up the chest. Your eyes might lift more and more, even towards your top hand. Send that right hip straight back. Let's come to a yogi referee, slow-mo. Bend your front knee. Jazz hands maybe. Arms forward as you very gently step back. Back to Vira B. Trikonasana triangle. Straighten the front leg, reach right arm up. Side bend. Hand on a block or leg. Just keep that spine line. That right hip still moves straight back. Left thigh firm. Turn that chest. Maybe look up at your top hand, unless the sun's in your eyes. Reverse your warrior, right arm up and over. Cartwheel into a lunge. Dog split, right leg up to a pushy dog maybe, one or both legs. To a flow of choice, one or both legs. Breath in, breath out. Vashisthasana, right side, side plank. Right hand about a half a handprint forward. Spin to outer right foot. Feel free to make a little kickstand with your left foot or drop your right knee. Back body as though it were against a wall. And feel as though as you press your inner right hand, you're lifting from that right shoulder blade up. If you want to take your big toe or make a tree pose shape, this is Vashisthasana B if you like. And let's come to plank. Take a flow or not. Downward facing dog. Recover your breath. Feel free to land in child's pose instead. And we have all that to do left side. Left leg lifted up, dog split. Knee to nose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Dog split, left leg up. Knee to right arm for 5, 4. Push the floor away. 3, 2. Dog split, left leg up. To left arm for 5, 4. Keep pushing the floor away. 3, 2. Dog split with a twist. Send that left leg straight up, that left knee, and push through that left inner hand. Keep your low belly lifted, and don't let the right leg collapse. Back to dog split, inhale. Vira B, left foot forward, warrior 2. Windmill up and back. And just sink as low as you like today. Keep that knee above heel in line with second toe, but it doesn't matter how wide your stance is. Lift the bones behind the ears, and you'll feel your shoulder blades or you'll feel your shoulders relaxing. Right thigh very firm. Left hip straight back. Reverse your warrior. Parsvakonasana, hand floor, block, or forearm on thigh. Right leg very strong as you turn your chest open. Left hip straight back. Right thigh firm, turn the belly open. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Take top hand to hip. Grab your block if using. First, strengthen the legs, squeezing your hips in. Feet are strong. And then you begin any amount to turn the chest. Left hip moves straight back again. Right arm reaches up if you like. Maybe the gaze toward that hand. We forgot yogi referee, so we'll have to do it now. Bend your front knee. Jazz hands first, maybe. Reach them forward, land gently. Maybe we'll have to hold this one since we didn't do it earlier. Left hip straight back, right thigh firm, belly strong as you turn. Hang with it, do your best. Umbrella opens and closes. Vera B, yay. It's like a vacation. Trikonasana, straighten the front leg, lift arm up. Make sure that that side body's in line, that whole spine line is there as you open up. Left hip straight back again. Right thigh straight back. And as you press your leg, wherever your inner hand is, press into that with your inner left hand, but turn your upper arm out. And you'll feel that shoulder moving away from the ear, which is something we all tend to do in Trikonasana. Reverse your warrior, left arm up and over. Cartwheel to a lunge. You have choices, maybe step to dog or child's, or dog split, left leg up. Pushy dog, one or both legs. Flow, one-legged, two-legged, or modified, or not. Land in dog. Recover your breath. If you happen to be outside, like my daughter and I are, you can't see her, but she's here. Then there's a nice breeze right now. Take a Vashisthasana left side, left hand slightly forward. Spin to outer left foot. Make a kickstand as you like, or drop bottom knee, but really do try to keep your alignment here in Vashisthasana. Left inner hand presses, left upper arm turns out, and then you lift from that left shoulder. Take a foot, tree pose position, or Vashisthasana B. Trying to maintain your alignment if you're taking a deeper variation. Regular Vashisthasana if you have a variation. To plank, down dog, or flow. Breath in, breath out. Let's lift the right leg up and back, dog split, and lunge, right foot forward. Coming to a high lunge, reach arms up. High lunge can be low lunge with left knee down. Really firm that left butt cheek and lift your lower belly as you send your ribs towards the back of your mat. Maybe sink down a little lower. Maybe straighten the back leg, any amount, but don't pitch your pelvis forward. Let's come to a hover lunge, really strong back leg. Pavrita Parshvakonasana, left elbow, outside right leg. Turn the chest, but send that right hip straight back again. Thumbs to breastbone if you can do that. Good, and just for fun now, look at your front foot. Step back, foot forward. Pavrita Utkatasana. Stay here, or those of you who practice side crow, Parshvabhakasana, bring your hands to the floor. Right leg outside left arm. Squeeze in as you center yourself, and then just lean forward a little. Maybe the legs lift. Back to Pavrita Utkatasana. Look down again. Send your left leg back to a hover lunge where we started, I think. Hands to the floor. You have options. Down dog, dog split, pushy dog, one-legged pushy dog, one-legged flow. Breath in, breath out, child's pose as needed. Feel the umbrella opening and closing. Left leg up and back, dog split. Left foot forward, lunge. High lunge or low lunge, lift the arms. Firm the right butt cheek, lift the lower belly. Send the ribs straight back. Maybe sink a little deeper. Maybe straighten the back leg any amount more. Lean forward, hover lunge. You need that strong back leg. Twist, right elbow outside left leg. Thumbs to breastbone. That back leg really wants to get weak, but you really need it. And that left hip really wants to swing out, but in all these lunges, that left hip goes straight back, and that'll help you turn right ribs to left where the twist happens. Breathing, trying to open and close that umbrella. Look forward, step forward, Pavrita Utkatasana. Squeeze your knees together, sink your butt down. You might stay here hard enough. Or Parshvabhakasana, plant your hands. Left leg outside right arm. Come into the center and squeeze in. And then lean forward enough so that your heels lift, any amount. Back to Pavrita Utkatasana. Very gracefully. And then back to Pavrita Parshvakonasana, send right leg back. Gracefully. Hands to the floor, lunge. Dog split, left leg up or dog. Maybe you're hanging out in dog. Maybe you're like, nope, I want a one-legged pushy dog, so you do that. And a one-legged flow, so you do that. Downward facing dog. Let's lift right leg up and back again. Knee to nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, down dog split. Knee to left arm, 5, 4, 3, 2, dog split. Knee to right arm, 5, 4, 3, 2, dog split with a twist. Push into that right inner hand. Lift the right knee up and back. Lift your lower belly. Some of you might want to flip your dog, so left hand comes slightly forward. You're on the ball of the right big toe. And you reach your right fingertips towards the front of your mat. Good. From here, come into Vashisthasana, just for a breath. And then into Virabhadrasana A, Warrior 1. So bring right knee to chest, send the foot forward, pivot back heel flat, reach arms up. Voila. From here, clasp your hands behind your sacrum, setting up for Humble Warrior. Lift the center of the chest, lift the arms, maybe straighten them, and bow forward over your front leg. Right hip straight back. Think of something you're grateful for. Then look up, elevate your back heel, drop the knee to the floor for a low lunge with this little clasp. And think of the upper arms moving away from the upper back. Low belly lifts, maybe arms straighten, maybe chest lifts more. Reach the arms overhead. And bring hands to the floor for Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift your hips back. Flex that front ankle. Big toe mound forward. Pinky toe back. And the right thigh lifts straight up towards your pelvis. Come back forward. Hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Maybe take a flow. Maybe a pushy dog with both legs. Or one. Inhale, left leg up and back. Knee to nose. 5, 4. Bring heel to the groin. 3, 2. Dog split. Knee to right arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, dog split. Need a left arm, 5, 4, 3, 2, dog split with a twist. Lift that knee up, push through that left arm. Right leg very strong, stay here or flip, right hand slightly forward of left. Bring the hand down, dog split. Oops, that's actually not what we did. You got to go back and come to Vashisthasana. Thigh to chest, Vira A, left foot forward. Back heel pivots, reach the arms up. Strong back leg. Left hip, move it straight back. Firm your right thigh and keep that low belly lifted. Sink lower if you can. Clasp your hands the unusual way. Coil the chest, setting up for humble warrior. Really firm that back leg. Bow down, sending that left hip straight back. Strong right leg. Keep the clasp. Come to a lunge, elevating back heel and lower the knee to the floor. Low lunge. Really lift the upper arms away from the upper back to send the shoulder heads back. The arms can straighten. Right butt cheek firm, low belly lifts. Reach the arms overhead. Bring the hands to the floor, Ardha Hanuman, second side. So scoot your hips back. Left big toe mound forward, pinky toe back, but then lift that quad towards the pelvis. Low belly lifts. You can come lower if you like. Awesome. Then just bring both knees in line with one another. Keep your toes tucked under and come into a kneeling position, hands to hips. Lift your lower belly so your tailbone drops. And then bring your thumbs to the dimpled part of the back of your pelvis, the SI joint areas. Press those dimples in and lift them up towards your ribs. Send your elbows back. Keep your chin tucked as you lift the sternum towards the chin a little bit, but also keep the back of the neck long. Stay right here, or pelvis forward a little. You can reach for your heels, but then send your pelvis forward again, lift the chest. If it feels okay for your neck, drop your head. Ustrasana camel. Turn your upper arms out. To come out, bring hands to heart first. Coil yourself up. Have a seat on your heels with your toes tucked for broken toe pose. And if this is too much, if it's excruciating, just bring your hands to the floor. You know, the closer they are to your hips, the more weight on your heels, so the harder. And of course, with no weight bearing on the hands, this is pretty intense. Take a moment, notice what's going on with your spine as well as your feet. Umbrella opens and closes. Let's come to Ustrasana 2 more times, camel pose. Come onto your knees again. Toes can stay tucked, or you can flatten them if you have a deeper back bend in this pose. Thumbs to your SI joints again, right where those dimples are. Press those in and up. Lift your lower belly. That'll drop your tailbone. Then your elbows back. I like to keep my chin tucked as I lift my chest, my sternum towards my chin. But the back of the neck is free. And this is a great place to stay. Or you can reach for your heels again. No pinching in the low back. Maybe you drop your head. Really, if your feet are flat, I want you to press very firmly into your shins, really firmly. No pain in the low back, never worth it. Hands to heart, coil yourself up. Broken toe pose again, or you could just sit on your flat feet if you are done with broken toe pose. Hands again can come to floor to take some of the weight off. Closer they are to the hips, the more intense it is. Hands to heart. Recover your breath. And we'll take Ustrasana one last time. One other option I should have given to start is Vajrasana. So you would come to the tops of the feet and bring your hands behind you, fingertips or palms. They can also be on blocks, and you would just lift the center of the chest up as you bring those upper arm bones toward one another, kind of like when we clasped in those lunge positions. So that's a nice chest opener. Or you can take full camel again. I'm going to keep my feet flat. Thumbs to SI joints, those dimples. Press in, lift up, lift lower belly, hug arms in, lift chest towards chin, but don't like crunch your neck or crunch your, yeah. And then pelvis forward, reach for your feet. Drop the head. Breathing here, wide open chest. Hands to heart, then lift everything up and take your broken toe pose or just sit on your heels again. Hands to legs, notice how your spine feels. Feel the bones behind the ears lifting up away from the shoulders, and as a result, feel the shoulders just descending. Good, we'll take a couple of seated positions, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So let's sit in a cross-legged position. I'm going to mirror you. So Ardha Matsyendrasana, bring your feet like I have, and then take your left ankle with your right hand, bring the foot outside the hip, the other foot outside the leg. But notice if this hip is lifting up, and if it is, straighten the bottom leg. If you're slouching and your pelvis is tipping back, you're much better off sitting on a blanket or a block. And then hug your leg into the midline with your left arm. Bring the right fingertips behind you. Press your leg and your arm together. Feel that stability in the hip and lengthen the spine as you inhale. So let's inhale again, one more time, then press together and twist left ribs to right. Head turns over that back shoulder. Every time you inhale, you can lengthen a little more. When you exhale, hug leg and arm together and twist a little more deeply if your body wants that today. One thing that I like to do is when I'm twisting here to the right, I like to send my low belly to the left. So his muscles are kind of crossing each other and keeping the low back a little bit more stable. So as the ribs twist to the right, low belly to the left. Feel that in your body. Next inhale, turn around, and as you exhale, we'll take a counter twist. Bring your hands beside your legs and just bow down here. Lift yourself up. We'll come into Gomukhasana. Cross that right knee above your left. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can come into Sukhasana. Right shin crosses in front of left. You can also take Ardha Gomukhasana, straightening that bottom leg again. Flex your ankles, and then bring your hands, let's bring them beside the hips, lengthen the spine, and tip that pelvis forward again, kind of like when your thumbs were in your SI joints and you're lifting that sacrum in and up. So that's tipping the pelvis slightly forward. And so from there, then you will fold forward, hinging from the hips. The sneaky hip wants to move forward and up, send it back just like you do in your lunges. Chest moves away from navel. And then maybe bring your hands forward as though you were in down dog and traction that right hip back again. If it's easy for you, forearms can come to the floor and then bow your head. Never worry about depth in a pose, but always be concerned about alignment and certainly sensation in the body. No pain, no pain. We built a lot of heat, now we can stretch it out. Let the head go here. The bones behind the ears are moving towards the top of your head, and you'll feel again your shoulders relaxing as a result. Next, inhale, lift your head and come all the way back up. And we'll switch into Baddha Konasana. So I like to do these unsupported transitions using my belly. So I'm going to, without using my hands, bring my legs into a diamond shape. So keeping my heels away from my pelvis to start. And then bring your hands beside your legs, lift your pelvis up and bring it closer to your feet any amount. Walk your hands in as you're able and use your hands again to draw that sacrum in and up so that you get this little forward tilt of the pelvis, or at least bringing it closer to neutral. When you do that, you'll feel that your legs drop, your knees drop. So I'm never one to like bring your knees down. I like to create that movement from the pelvis. And press your inner heels toward one another. Feel the outer hips engaging when you do that. And also, which is what the main thing we're trying to do, you'll feel the inseam of your upper leg stretching towards your knees. So you can stay here just working on tilting that pelvis forward, or maybe it's already there and you can hold on to your feet, open them up a little bit for a deeper stretch, lift the chest and fold. If your forearms and your thighs meet, resist them to each other. The chest is moving towards the front of your mat. The ribs are moving towards the front of your mat, but your outer hips are moving back. Bones above the ears reaching towards the front of your mat again so the shoulders can relax. And let's inhale all the way up, setting up for Ardha Matsyendrasana, other side. Plant your feet again. With your left hand, reach for your right ankle and bring the foot outside your left hip. Other foot outside your right leg. Again, if this side of the pelvis is lifting up, straighten the bottom leg. Hug leg and arm together, other hand back. Press into your feet, your lower legs. Press those so you can lengthen the spine. And then twist from the ribs, left ribs to right. Head turns last and effortlessly. And then you get to that kind of that sticky point, that edge. You're going to continue to hug the leg in, but lengthen the spine. Hug the leg in and twist right ribs to left. As you twist right ribs to left, see if you can feel the low belly beneath the navel twisting to the right. And for me, I really feel a lot of stability in the low back when I do that. Umbrella opens and closes. My umbrella is a little lopsided since I'm in a twist, but I'm still working it. Relax your face. Next inhale, turn the head first. Exhale, take your little counter twist, dropping the head. I always think of something I'm grateful for when I bow my head. Lift yourself back up. Gomukhasana or Sukhasana, so knees stacked or shins. So left leg's on top. You want to flex your ankles to protect the knees. Bring your hands to the floor and draw your sacrum in and up as though your thumbs were in your dimples, your SI joints. Feel that chest lifting. You might stay right here just trying to bring the pelvis to neutral, or you tip forward from there. Hands could stay back or forward. And forward will help you traction the hips back, which is where they go. You can traction especially that left hip back, just like in your lunges. That forward hip always likes to swing out. So send it straight back. You'll feel more in that hip. And then maybe your forearms lower, maybe not, doesn't matter at all. Head can drop. So you're working on grounding the lower legs, the outer feet, the outer lower legs. Top hip straight back. But there's a relaxation around the jaw, shoulders, and neck. And you can really find that by gliding those ear bones away from the shoulders. Umbrella opens and closes. Let's lift yourself all the way up. Unsupported transition to Baddha Konasana again. So first make the diamond shape. Then use your hands to lift your pelvis closer to your heels as you can. Your knees will start to lower. Draw your hands in and draw the sacrum in and up. That's the action. And that's what will help you to feel the stretch in the inseam of the legs. You're going to stay upright because we'll move into Upavishta Konasana, so wide-legged forward bend. I'm going to scooch myself a little bit back on my mat. Come into this wide-legged position. And it's a different pose to widen your legs as wide as you like. It's really about 90 degrees here. And what you're trying to do here is have your knees and your toes face the ceiling. Flex your ankles, big toe mounds forward, pinky toes back, and then as though there were just like people standing on your thighs, really ground them down. And then let's do the same thing with the hands to help draw the sacrum in and up. That might be plenty for you. Just trying to bring the pelvis to neutral in this position is hard enough. You can also soften your knees if it's really hard. Maybe you fold forward. Some of you might even grab your outer feet. And if you are, you're going to hold onto your outer feet to help the chest move forward and then fold forward. Forehead to floor or block. Depth is irrelevant. Just keep your thighs pressing straight down. The heels pressing straight down, like the backs of the ankles. Lift yourself back up. We'll turn this into a little balance before we go into supine. So now walk your legs in some and take your thumbs and hold on to between your fourth and your fifth toes. I'm going to scooch forward again. I don't want to fall in the water. Lift your heels. Lift your lower belly, and this might be you today, or any amount depending on your hamstrings. You straighten the legs. Turn your upper arms out. Turn your upper legs out. Lift your gaze towards the sky. Baddha Konasana, unsupported. One more time. Hands behind you, or grab your feet and bow. Last time, Baddha Konasana. Lift yourself back up. We're going to come into supine. Bring your hands forward, and we'll roll all that down onto our backs. So from the navel round all the way down, 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 down. Once you're there, come into constructive rest. So knees together, feet wider than your hips on the floor. Let's turn the arms up like Shavasana. I'm going to invite you to do one last pose, depending on what your body feels like. So you might want to do a Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. You might put a block beneath your sacrum. You might take a happy baby or a Supta Balasana. But I'm in the mood for an energetic back bend. So I'm going to do Urdhva Dhanurasana wheel pose. You can also take Setu Baddhasana bridge pose. One last pose before Shavasana. I'll cue Urdhva Dhanurasana. So heels in line with sitting bones. Hands between shoulders and ears. Come to the top of the head. Hug your arms in. Lift yourself up. You might lift your heels as well. Arms are straight. Good. Feet are sitting bone distance apart. Pubic bone towards navel. Bones behind the ears reach for the floor as you let your head go. And as you press your inner hands, turn your upper arms out. As you press your inner feet, lift your upper hips, your outer hips up. Umbrella opens and closes. Come to the top of your head again. Lift your heels as you lower your butt if you were doing that pose. And come into constructive rest. And when you're ready, come into Shavasana Bini. Would you set the timer for 5 minutes? I want to make sure we don't get gypped in Shavasana, so. Absorb that amazing practice. Good job, everybody. Take rest. Start to deepen your breath. Lick your lips, take a swallow. Gently begin to move your fingers and your toes. Next inhale, if you like, stretch your arms, stretch your legs. And when you're ready, exhale, feet to the floor, arms by your sides. Roll over to your side, make a pillow with your arm. And press yourself back up into a seat. My lovely assistant and daughter practiced with me today. You know, there's always something good and something bad, and one of the good things that happened during this whole pandemic is I got to have my daughter back. She had to miss a semester, but I'm so grateful to have her here. Love her, love you all, miss you. Hands to heart. Recall your intention. Think of something from your practice you can take with you off the mat. Thumbs to forehead. Heart center. Bow your heads. Namaste, yogis. Miss you. Love you so much.
What are you saying?